Martinez on Fight Hub TV here with Frank Martin. Once again, man, last week saw you in Vegas, now here in Dallas. Frank, so far, what do you think of the fight? You know, Cepeda's victory.
It was smooth. You know, he went in there, got him up out of there early. You know, he was going to the body. You know, the last two fights I came to, everybody getting stopped with body shots. So next fight I do, man, I'm gunning for the body, man.
A massive love for you. People are, you know, recognize you here, quickly recognize you more and more and more. How does it feel, you know, with the fans, you know, supporting you overall?
I mean, it feels good. You know what I mean? Like all the hard work paying off. You know, I mean, it comes with it. You know, I'm ready for all of it. You know, it's just the beginning, and I'm ready for all of it. You know, it's a good feeling. Just got to stay grounded.
Yeah, obviously, and you know, we saw what happened last weekend. Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia, massive fight. You were there. I spoke with you right before. You said there's gonna be a knockout. There's gonna be a knockout. You said I don't know who. That's what you said, and you were like, "There's gonna be a knockout." We saw the knockout. How would you rate Gervonta Davis's performance overall that night versus Ryan Garcia?
I feel like it was an okay performance. You know what I mean? He did what he was supposed to do. You know, he stayed on the outside, kept his foot on the outside. He didn't let Ryan hit him with that hook. So he did a good job at that right there, taking away the hook, taking away what Ryan was good at. But for the most part, it was an all right fight. I thought it would have been a little more exciting than what it was, but it was a decent fight. You know, he did what he was supposed to do and got, you know, Ryan up out of there. It just showed like the level of where Ryan at and where he's at. You know,
something Ryan could have done differently, maybe. Do you believe maybe he just got out of his game plan? Because at the end of the press conference, he said, I got bored, and he got out of his game plan.
No.
And I believe that's what happened in the second round when he started going crazy. We found out barely opening, he started swinging crazy. Mistake, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but, you know, what could you have done a little bit different, Ryan, at that moment?
You don't get bored in there, no fighter like Tank. You know
I quote,
what I mean?
I
like saying that's like an immature response. You know, I got bored. Like if that's the case, that just goes to show you the levels. You know, like that just goes to show you the levels. Like you're supposed to be in there focused the whole time, whether it's boring, whether it's you in there trying to pick a shot. That's exactly why Tank caught him with both of those shots. You know what I mean? Because he was patient and he landed two big shots that, you know, that stopped him or whatever. You don't get comfortable or bored in the ring. You know what I mean? And then when you get bored, that's what happens. You get caught slipping.
Where does Gervonta Davis go from now, from here? Obviously, there's big names. Big names, obviously, could even potentially be for you in the near future. 130, 135, all those big fights for him. What could we see, you know, moving forward for him? What would you like to see?
Man, really, right now, I feel like Tank, he could pick his poison. You know what I mean? He could pick who he want. You know, hopefully, he pick the real fighters, the ones who really can fight, and you know, got the same attributes as him, the same level of IQ as him, and you know, hopefully he pick those type of fighters. I want to see him fight, you know, fighters like me.
Obviously, yeah, that's the ones that we want to see. You know, your name yourself and down the line this year, probably next year as well. Some people are also talking about this fight with Shakur Stevenson, even Devin Haney. Potentially that fight, one of those two fights takes place. How would you see that if you want to just break it down?
Between them?
Yeah, between them. If it's Shakur Stevenson versus...
They are good fights. They'll all be good fights for them. You know, those guys is on that same level, you know what I mean, when it comes to the IQ and, you know, them being just like mature fighters in the sport. You know, like, I feel like those guys is, you know, got the same level and the mentality as, you know, Tank and all of the rest of us.
Two more questions for me. Ryan Garcia, where does he go from here? He's going to go back to he says he's going to 140. That's where he feels comfortable at. Obviously, the rehydration class was a big factor in this fight. What would you like for him to see? You know, what would you like for him to see later? Because, you know, there's that Teofimo Lopez, possibly Josh Taylor, even Rolly Romero. You know, there's a fight like that with Rolly Romero. What do you think about that?
Now, hopefully he can get back, you know, keep his mental together, come back and get some wins, you know, keep his name going or whatever. That's what I would like to see from him. Just keep his name going and stuff and just get better. You know, like just actually, like, he got the attributes, he got the skills, but it's like actually getting that IQ and the understanding of the game.
Frank, what about yourself? You know, when is it going to be the nearest time that we're going to see you back in the ring?
We looking at sometime in June or July, so I'm looking at June or July.
So that means that maybe we could see potentially your stablemate maybe having the fight that we are expecting, which is something that will be an amazing opportunity for yourself as well, hopefully being on the undercard, which you truly deserve. Any names at the moment that you could probably pick up, or you could say, or like you said, pick the poison?
Like honestly, when they talk names, like I've been saying, like I'm ready for the top guys right now. So, you know, a lot of guys ain't really trying to fight me. Like the top
call you
guys,
a ghost for a reason.
The top guys, you know, those are the guys I want. You know, it's just some guys, you know, a few guys may have called me out or whatever it may be, but I'm really like I'm all smoke, you know. So whoever wants to smoke, you know, I'm ready to give it to him.
Yeah, but soon they're gonna be calling your name. They're gonna
Yeah.
soon. But thank you so much, Frank Martin, and hopefully with that smile you gave me a couple of seconds ago, we expect that big fight that everybody's.
Hey, look, that smile I ain't said nothing. That smile I ain't said nothing.
Frank, thank you so much. Thank you.
No problem.